to mess with the beautiful cathedral, which will probably break. So it's a component-based system. Some components can physically reside at our place. Many of them don't. So it's also distributed physically over space, and some things are at Tokyo, some are at Manchester, some are in Chicago, some are in Blacksburg. To the user, of course, all this needs to be transparent. And how do we do this? Well, at the level of syntax, we work on interoperability. These are some of the technologies we use. And of course, we first focus on some of the major resources. This slide is 2 months old or 3. We've already established these to be EI. This is where you can get clones, for example, if you want to do wet chemistry. And of course, most of you probably have heard about many of these. And this is continuously growing. So these repositories serve a fundamental role in providing data that then Patrick can pull and provide to the user as though they had, through a single interface, access to all of this. And that integration of data and tools is the most important thing for them. Of course, they can go to all these individual places, but they don't want to. That's their problem, is having to go to all these individual places. And so the platform is like this. This is the front page of the website. And then basically, these are just examples of the kinds of data. We are working in this direction. We are currently around here. We are struggling with description of what is meant by a phenotype anyway, even though you could argue what is meant by a gene anyway. But in any event, these are all things we are currently having to deal with. And we have to deploy something. So it's interesting that having a deadline is, of course, forces you to make some decision and deploy something, which is never perfect. But then you iterate. The types of analysis